Hi there and welcome to Bustthenet. Yes, it didn't take long. We finally have a series that features Liverpool. Yeah, I've been waiting for the patch, in all honesty, to start this. And we have made one signing in particular for the team. And we've brought in Mathis de Ligt from Ajax Amsterdam, and that's the only major signing that we have made. I mean, I consider Mathis de Ligt to be probably one of the best potential defenders in the game, right? So he's got very good attributes, and I believe that this guy has a lot of potential. And we tried to sign a goalkeeper, but the goalkeepers out there in the marketplace, they're just expensive. They're very, very expensive. I identified some keepers. I'm looking at Jan Oblak, Gianluigi Donnarumma. These are my first two choices. Unfortunately for us, we can't. They're just too expensive. Of course, there's another keeper called Predrag Rakovic. However, if I were to sign him, he's not that far off from what I have in the club, and he won't be able. I don't think he's gonna be coming into the first team because I want a keeper who's decent with first touch, has some vision, and can play the ball off the ground. And at the moment, Loris Karius fits the bill, so we'll probably end up using him. Preseason was okay. We tried a few things in preseason. That's not too bad. We got off the season as we started the season with wins over Huddersfield, Hoffenheim, and West Brom. Trent Alexander-Arnold accidentally set him up as my penalty kick taker. Mohamed Salah scored in the first game of the season, and we've had injuries as well to some of our players. Firmino is injured. Alan Axlade, Chamberlain, he's injured. So Firmino is just coming back from an injury. I won't be fielding him for our match against Hoffenheim away from home. Chamberlain is out, so we are now in a bit of a bind at the moment because I don't have. I wouldn't have. I don't really have the best players at the moment to head out for today's game. So I'm gonna feel Milner is a ball-winning midfielder. Henderson, this is a tactic we've been using. Joe Gomez will play instead of Alexander-Arnold. I'll have to play Woodburn as a playmaker. Up top, Salah as an inside forward. Solanke as a DLF on support because our first choice deep line forward is just coming off an injury himself. So here we go. We are traveling away to Hoffenheim for today's game. And Hoffenheim are playing with a three-man backline. So basically three-man. I like to call them three-man tactics because it's easy for me to remember. It's just as long as they have three men at the back, they've got these players at the back, and we'll just have to apply pressure on the back line. Okay, so we're playing with a high press, team talk. And I've been playing on commentary mode, and this is just before we play our big match against Manchester United, which we'll also be covering on today's show. Here we go. Solanke to Emre Can to de Ligt, plays it to Woodburn to Robertson, back to Milner. Milner is just coming off an injury. Hoffenheim, a German side. Our first game was against Huddersfield this season. Very happy that we ended up going to a club like Huddersfield. Huddersfield, if I remember correctly, are one of the few English sides to have lifted the title 3 times in a row. They will put them in the same category as Liverpool, United, and Arsenal, and they're a club that was managed by Bill Shankly. So yes, a lot of memories there. Against Huddersfield, we managed to beat them 2-1. Our second game was against West Bromwich Albion. We were using the same tactic. Hardly any threat. West Brom, we won that game almost 70% possession. We were camped in their half. We won that 3-0. First leg against Hoffenheim, also not much of a problem. We won that 2-0. However, we've got injuries to quite a few of our players, so we have to be very careful about how we use them. So the moment I see a knock on either Salah, Can, Henderson, I take them off. Solanke inside the box takes a shot. Baumann makes the save. So far, so good. Liverpool applying a lot of pressure on the German side's back line, but so far haven't found the back of the net yet. Here we go. Bowman clears the ball. Virgil van Dijk picks it up. Back to De Ligt makes a mistake. Uth now with the ball. Comes charging at the Liverpool side, but he could not bury that shot. That was a very good opportunity for them. All right, time for a dressing down. Aggressive. I'm far from pleased with what I saw from you guys. Let's get out there. Let's bury this tie. Looking at how they're playing, we're pretty confident we should be able to walk through this tie, even if they score a goal. I doubt they're gonna put 3 past us. So I'm not gonna push any of my players because we've got a very important away game against Manchester United, which we absolutely must win. Okay, so we've got Ben Woodburn 6.6, James Milner at 6.6. I would take some of these players off about now. Okay, so Wijnaldum will come on for James Milner. He is recovering from an injury. So Jordan Henderson and him will swap. And Wijnaldum will play as the Mazzala. Henderson will drop in as the ball-winning midfielder. Free kick, Kirin, Zuber to Uth. Back to Zuber. As long as they keep trying shots from there, I'm happy. All right, we have a second tactic that I can turn to. This is Mazzala. So we'll push him now as a Mazzala. Omrachan says Woodburn, Solanke, and Salah. This is a slightly different tactic. This is meant to I'm trying to get these two guys to attack spaces left behind by them when they start looking for opportunities to get behind our back line. So as they push out, these spaces will be occupied by Woodburn and Salah. So they'll be putting a lot of pressure on this 3-man back line. However, it's not something I like to do for any amount of time. I'm going to remove this. This is not the way I set the tactic up. This is a different setup for my tactic. Oh boy. Okay. That is a low block. We're gonna come in. I forgot to change this. Ouch. This is in the middle of a game. I shouldn't be doing this in the middle of a game. I did not check this tactic properly. So I want to keep pressing them and keep putting pressure on their back line. And that tactic was set up for a deep block. So I don't want to play a deep block against Hoffenheim away from home. As much as I can, I want to put a lot of pressure on them. Robertson with the throw. Plays it to Omrachan. Omrachan back to Robertson. Finds Henderson. Henderson out wide. He goes to Salah. Salah cuts inside. Back to Wijnaldum. Now to Henderson. Oh, that's the game. Yes, okay, we cruise through this. That's a good result. Well done. We've beaten Hoffenheim. We make it into the Champions League play. We make it into the next round of the Champions League. Good news. We make some money as well. So now, this is the big match. Coming against Manchester United. This is literally the first game of the season for me. Yes, this is the match between Manchester United and Liverpool. How are we going to line up? We're not 100%, but at least Sadio Mane is back. But I won't be able to play him for the full duration of this match. We'll have to keep a very sharp eye out at Sadio Mane. 70%, 74% for James Milner. These are players who are nursing a bit of an injury. So Gini Wijnaldum will come in for James Milner. Sadio Mane. Yeah, I would not risk him under normal circumstances, but we don't have a lot of choice. We don't have many choices at the moment. Dominic Solanke, we could make him into a DLF on support, but he's not on. We don't want to throw him into the deep end. Not against United. So we're gonna start with control. I'm gonna go control structure for this game. We're not gonna try and retain possession. We want to keep things simple. Match preview is done. Team selection. We're gonna head on down to the pitch for what should be an engaging encounter against Manchester United at Old Trafford. And the players take a knee. We're getting ready. Roberto Firmino to Emre Can. Emre Can to Henderson. Will slow this game down and try and appreciate more of the highlights. Delete. Oh, shouldn't I play Delete? I should have given... this is a big game, not for a 17-year-old. He's good. We're putting a lot of pressure on a 17-year-old central defender, Mathis de Ligt. I had wanted to play Joel Matip for this match. His positioning is not bad. Would have been a pretty good choice, but we're throwing Mathis de Ligt into the deep end for this match. It's a cagey affair. I played literally the first 20 minutes, not many highlights. We've got a corner. Henderson to take this, puts it into the box. Bailey clears it. Roberto Firmino checks one way, finds de Ligt. Gini to Henderson. Henderson looks for options. He's being marshaled really well by Matic. Gomez to Emre Can. Finds Gomez. There's a poor pass to Gomez. Still very early in the season. I would have wished that we had a few more games under our belt before a meeting with a team like United. Lingard goes down the flanks, looks for a chance, but Carriers had to deal with the danger. It was coming in towards his near post. Corner taken. Virgil van Dijk clears that. Young to Valencia. Valencia cuts inside. Young. Matic. The boys done well. They clear the danger. It goes all the way to Lindelof. Well, so far, both defenses are doing pretty well. Look at this. No shots on target for either side. That's why 25 minutes in. With wing backs of both systems as well. de Ligt to Robertson. Now to Mane. Checks inside. Gini Wijnaldum to Mo Salah. He loses the ball. Matic. Lukaku. Will we have our first shot on target? No. Gomez. Salah. Chance to do a counter. Firmino holds up the ball. Sprays the ball wide, but he cannot get it to Mane. De Gea to Bailey. Valencia. Pogba. Out wide it goes to Alexis Sánchez. Drives at the heart of the defense. Lukaku plays it out to Lingard. Jesse Lingard buys a corner. 28 minutes on the clock. Nothing else is happening. Ashley Young. de Ligt to Lingard. Shots. That's the first shot that we've seen in the match. And it's wide coming in the 28th minute. Belonging to United. 30 minutes on the clock. We might have to make a change. There's nothing very much happening in this game. At halftime, I'll probably take a look at the system to see whether we can, tweak it somewhat. So far, there's only been one highlight, and we're literally on we are on key highlights at the moment as well. So we'll show the comprehensive highlights. Maybe you'll tell us a bit more. Mata to Lukaku. Valencia to Alexis Sánchez. Defensively, the boys are doing fantastically well. They're not giving United any easy opportunities in and around the box. I think therein lies our problem. Salah, Roberto Firmino. Okay, with 38 minutes gone, we are going to switch to the Knights Gate. Gini will move here. Emre Can, Henderson, Mane. Alright, we'll play. Confirm changes. Pogba to Henderson. Henderson leads the drive. Mane with the ball. Mane, it's a wild attempt at goal. Play normal, they fairly narrow. We're gonna play a normal defensive line. And before I decide whether to push up. Robertson finds Emre Can. Emre Can to Gini Wijnaldum. Mane. Henderson with the ball. Finds Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk to Henderson. Henderson to Mo Salah. Mo Salah gets it to Gomez. Gomez buys a corner. Mo Salah with the corner. Virgil van Dijk. It's a corner. It's a goal. Emre Can gives Liverpool the lead. It's been a tight match. And a set piece has broken the deadlock between these two old foes. Yes. Virgil van Dijk and Emre Can working very well together on that set piece. Bailey to Matic. Should I go back to the other system? Because it was defensively pretty solid. We didn't see too many opportunities for United in that half. in those few minutes. Omre Can reads that, comes out to Mata to Matic. Matic, the shot blocked by Henderson. Henderson brings the ball up. Not many opportunities there. Gomez, this is good passing, good control of the ball. Mane to Roberto Firmino, plays it out to Gini Wijnaldum. Gini plays it back to Robertson, to Omre Can, back to Henderson. Henderson finds Salah inside the box. That was dangerous. That three United players had to converge on Salah, or else Salah would have been goal bound. Oh, another save from De Gea. Liverpool finishing strongly towards the end of the first half. Gini Wijnaldum looking for the run of Firmino. De Gea plays it back to Lindelof, to Pogba. They have to build play out from the back. Mata, Lindelof, Alexis Sánchez to Mata. We're looking to see, I kind of push my defensive line higher. Mata to Alexis Sánchez. Matic. There's offside. Lukaku is offside. Coming to the end of the first half, Liverpool have scored. Have gotten themselves off to a good start with a set-piece goal. Mata to Matic. Still two wing-backs on attack. Lindelof. Gini Wijnaldum to Mo Salah to Roberto Firmino. It's a sweeping move, but it comes to naught. Good challenge from Robertson. We have a throw-in, Alexis Sanchez to Matic to Pogba. He's going to rifle one from outside the box. And basically the three of them in midfield. Want to see the midfielders do a bit more bite as well. Mane, I'm going to tell him to become a winger on support. I'm seeing wing-backs, right? Valencia and Young. So we want to take advantage of this stretch. Give them something to think about. But in order for me to do more of that, I have to go wide as well. Bailey to Matic, to Mata, back to Matic, out to Bailey, to Young, Martial. It's a penalty. Virgil van Dijk challenged Anthony Martial. Come on, who's this? Karius does not save the penalty. The match is level. Valencia with the throw to Pogba. Pogba plays it to Mata, read by Virgil van Dijk. Can he make amends with a move that he starts? Wijnaldum out wide, looks Martial through for Rashford. Rashford breaks through, is a save from Karius. Cleared back to Ashley Young, crosses it into the box, goes all the way out for Pogba to retrieve. Got about 8 minutes left on the clock. It's been a cagey affair, not very much in this match. United should have actually won this game. Robertson to Mane. Henderson. It's Henderson! It's a goal from Jordan Henderson. It's 2-1. Roberto Firmino, I think he set Henderson up for that. Robertson with the throw, plays it to Mane. Mane is brought down, and then it's Jordan Henderson on. Yeah, Robertson found him, and he made no mistake. We've taken the lead back. It's a few more minutes left. It's a corner. Gini Wijnaldum to Mane. Mane shoots from there. De Gea falls into a save. 4 minutes left on the clock. Liverpool 2, Manchester United 1. It hasn't been one of our more flashy games, but we're being effective. Salah, he's broken through. Salah misses. That was brilliant. But Salah is still early in the season. He scored a few goals for us in pre-season, then scored one more when the season started. He's not getting off to a fantastic start, but yeah, we have a lot of confidence in Salah to come good. Pogba to Andy Herrera, plays it out wide to Valencia. There's about enough time for them to do something with this. It's Carriers will claim that. It's about 20 minutes left on the clock. Liverpool 2, Virgil van Dijk. Don't make a mistake at the back. Robertson out to Mane. Mane finds, he didn't find anybody. Dalit. Robertson hits it down for Mane. Mane plays it to Robertson. Robertson to Gini Wijnaldum. But it's enough. Liverpool come away with a 2-1 win. It's a very good result. Analysis, I think in the first half we didn't play too well, did we? Our passing combination in the first half was shocking. Here we go, 45 minutes. Liverpool pass combinations, well, not that bad actually. And the second half, these are our passing combinations after we changed the tactic. About the same. All right. Terms of shots, I think the first 45 minutes, Manchester United with their shots, one target and safe. Outside, yes, first 45 minutes, we kept United at bay. Hardly any shots on target. Liverpool, well, we didn't do too well in the first half either. Both sides struggling in the first half. In the second half, again, Liverpool outside the box as well. United did pretty well in the second half. I remember them having a few good chances, but no. Also outside. This is Liverpool. This is United. United had these 2 chances inside the box. But I think, in all fairness, Liverpool have gone to Manchester United and they have robbed United of a point. This was daylight robbery. Yes, we have gone to Old Trafford and we have come away. We have stolen 3 points from them. Wasn't a fantastic performance. It was a cagey match. Salah didn't have a very good game. Jordan Henderson played the captain's game. And Firmino, key passes. He played very important as a link player. I think as time goes on, we'll probably get better. Mourinho is troubled by a defeat to his rival. You can't help it, Mourinho. You're playing against me. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Cop Diaries. Yes, we just gotten started. We still have a long way to go. Things can definitely go south. We're playing Newcastle. We're in a group which features Atletico Madrid, Shakhtar Donetsk, Besiktas. This is a very exciting Champions League group. In the other groups, we've got Man City with Barcelona. This should be exciting. And then we've got Manchester United with PSG and Celtic. Woohoo! That's a class. That will be classic. And where are the rest? Where's Tottenham Hotspur? Their Spurs are with Dortmund and Monaco. And their group is a tough group. They got Dortmund, Monaco, and Spartak Moscow. Chelsea have got Juventus, Olympiacos, also another tough group. Well, we've gotten the easy group, I reckon. But we still have to negotiate a very tough Atletico Madrid. And we've got lots of games to go this season. My plan is not to do too many shows around Liverpool. We're going to feature some of the big games and we're going to try and see how they do. I want to enjoy this save as well. So you guys, if you have any questions, please look me up on Twitter at Bustthenet or addicted2fm.com, my website. Once again, I'd like to thank all my patrons for their continued support of this channel. Yes, you guys asked me to do a show on Liverpool. Here we go. Bye-bye.